I'm heading to the ground now. I went and got myself a hot chocolate. I wanted to get pastries as well, but they didn't have any. The order hadn't arrived. I mean, to be fair, when I went, it was about 7:15, so that's fair enough. Also, the barista looked like Gabrielle from Emily in Paris, but then when he spoke, he had an Australian accent, and I was like, what? That was quite funny. Yeah, very good oat milk hot chocolate. I feel like it is also a crime to order a hot chocolate in Australia, but I don't care. Yeah, I need to find pastries because I'm very hungry, and the walk is about 2 hours, so I need a bit of sustenance for the journey. This weather reminds me of like a summer's day in England, but like when you were still at school, and so like it would be maybe early mid-July, and maybe it was like a sports day or something. I don't know, it really reminds me of that, of just being sat on the grass, probably like picking at the grass, but like the smell of sun cream, and I don't know, it reminds me of that because it's still got that kind of slight chill that there is in England. But yeah, it's a really beautiful day, and I've just walked past, I think these are 2 cricket grounds, or to be fair, they may be used for other sports as well, but like with the view of the mountain in the background, that's such a nice backdrop to play a bit of cricket. Like the photos would be unreal. At this point, Google Maps has tried to kill me by sending me across a mad dual carriageway with no traffic lights. So that was a little bit scary. I stood there for 10 minutes contemplating everything. And now it's taking me through a forest where there's not really a footpath. All part of the adventure. This is the most unusual commute I think I've ever had to a cricket game. Normally it's a lot more straightforward than this, but you know what, it's really beautiful, so I'm not complaining, I'm just a little bit confused. Google Maps, what on earth, because I'm already running late and now I can't get through. Right, so it's not open till 8, so I need to get this stuff to Maya before the warm-up, and I'm not going to get there until past 9 because I don't even know where I have to go now. I actually hate Google Maps. Tried to kill me and now it's taking me down a route that I can't go. Okay, I'm really annoyed because I never ever want to do this, but I'm gonna have to get an Uber, and yeah, so I'm gonna get an Uber to Beachside, where like the stadium is, and then go get some pastries, and then I'll be super early, but at least I'll be able to get this stuff on time. And I'm really annoyed about Google Maps because why would it take me through a route that's closed? Especially when the timings of the Botanical Gardens are like available. I also was really looking forward to that walk, so, and I don't think I can do it on the way back because it says it closes at 5, so I can't lie, it does look like I've been dropped off in the middle of nowhere, but I am by the beach. I'm gonna find a cafe because I am starving. I need food. Oh wow, the mountain looks great. Yeah, I've got an absolute monster of a pastry in this bag, so I'm just trying to find, maybe I could sit here, find a little place to sit. I found a little place to sit and eat this incredible pastry. They had nothing generic like a croissant, so I had to go fancy. I think I'm pretty close to the ground now. I did just get an email that my second attempt at the ballot for the Great North Run has been successful, which is very exciting. So it means that this year I'm doing the Manchester Marathon, the end of April. End of May, I'm doing the Edinburgh Half with Lord's Taverners. And then start of September, I'm doing the Great North Run. And then I also re-signed up straight after for the Manchester Half. So last year when I did it, I literally got home and signed up the next day. So that I think will be start of October. So good thing I'm doing a bit of running here because crikey, I've got a lot of running to do this year. I've completely forgot that I re-entered, but yeah. This is up there with one of the most complicated grounds I've ever been to. I think I'm on the entire other side of the stadium to what I'm meant to be, and I haven't got a clue where I'm going. Shorts have been successfully passed on to my boucher, so that is one job done for today. The stadium is so weird to navigate. I do know where the media boxes are now, so that makes things a bit simpler, so I'm going to go up and get ready for the day. I just came to sit on the grass outside, and there's been another wicket, which is good because there's a little partnership forming between Ash Gardner and Beth Mooney, but now Beth Mooney's just gone. England are holding on to catches a little bit better than they have been the last few games, so that's really positive. Yeah, I think Australia have got 154 runs on the board, which, to be fair, they're 5 wickets down, which means if it goes anything like the second game, then England could have them all out for around 200, which would be absolutely spiffing, but I suspect that might not be the case. But as I say, England are holding on to a few more catches. The problem is there were quite a few 4s and 6s during that partnership, Ash Gardner particularly, and Beth Mooney, to be fair. So yeah, but it's a very, very nice ground. It's not rammed, I mean obviously it's a big stadium, but the grassy bank is quite busy, and it just has a really nice view of the sea from high up in the press box, so I'm enjoying that. I'll probably do a bit more of an England debrief when I get to the beach, but I've ordered pizza, so I'm going to get the pizza and sit on the beach. It's like nice stone baked pizza, so I'm very excited. But yeah, not a great result from an England perspective, but really like the ground. Lovely view from the press box. Obviously you could see the beach and the sea really, so yeah, very good. It definitely feels a lot more like Northumberland than Australia. Pizza's really good though, but it's a bit chilly and it's really windy. But yeah, it is reminding me of Northumberland, which isn't a bad thing because I love Northumberland. But yeah, I feel like I'm on a beach in April. Yeah, we have some visitors, and I'm a little bit scared they are going to come for my pizza. Oh dear. I just got back from the beach, where I couldn't really debrief the game because it was quite windy, so I thought I'd do it here. Do you know what? I feel gutted for England because they started really well. They had Australia, I think it was 59 for 4, and it was like, oh, okay, like this is good. Bowl them out again, and then we'll go from there. But that did not happen. Ash Gardner got a century, her first international century. Beth Mooney got 50 odd, Tali McGrath got 50 odd. So those partnerships were crucial really. And then yeah, Georgia Wareham coming in at the end and got, was it like 38 off 11 balls, or it was something mad like that. And yeah, I mean it was a classic Georgia Wareham innings, and I guess yeah, England don't have someone who can necessarily replicate that. I think the closest is probably Sophie Ecclestone down the order, but she will, like Georgia Wareham will do that 8 times out of 10. Sophie Ecclestone might do it 2 times out of 10. So yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, obviously 308 was the total, and you just think like that's ridiculous. You have to from the off just be so good. And the thing is, England were ahead of the worm for most of it. But the problem was, and England would have known this in the back of their minds, well, who's going to have the Georgia Wareham moment? Because it was like 104 or something from the last 10 overs that Australia scored. And so it was like, okay, well, someone's going to do that for England. And then wickets started falling. To be fair, Nat Sitterbrun and Tammy Beaumont had a nice little partnership. And Danny Wyatt came in, and that was quite good. But no one really stuck around, like no one converted that 50 into 100. So yeah, it was frustrating, and it basically means that England have to win, well, they do have to win every single game if they want to win the Ashes, which is exactly the situation we were in when it was the Ashes in England, and England almost did it. They lost that one ODI. In fact, it was Georgia Wareham that went mad in Southampton that time and basically won the Ashes for Australia. Also, Ash Gardner's catch on the boundary was so good. Yeah, I love when stuff like that happens. It was really cool to watch. So she had an absolute field day, and she's been great in the Ashes so far. Like, she got player of the match, I think, in the first game. And yeah, then has really turned up today. So yeah, not great from an England perspective, but some really good cricket from Australia. And it was a nice stadium as well. I quite enjoyed it. It felt a little bit weird because like it's really beautiful. You've got the sea and like the beach and stuff in the distance, but then you've got this, like, the stand opposite us was quite I wouldn't say modern, but like it was like bright blue, and then you have all this like pretty calm nature and like bright blue. It's kind of interesting. But I really liked where, like, our view from the press box. It was really good. Although we did have to go up like 4 flights of stairs every single time, which I mean, get the steps in. But yeah, no, really good. So that's the ODIs wrapped up. 3-0 to Australia. Yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, so that's my match reporting done for the Telegraph. I'm potentially doing some of the pieces, but yeah, we'll wait and see. And so now I'm starting all my stuff with the cricketer. So I need to do a preview for the first T20. So I'll probably start that tonight and finish it tomorrow, maybe tomorrow evening, or maybe even on Sunday morning. But we shall see. I've got a little bit of a headache, so I'm probably just going to edit this video, have a Yorkshire tea, obviously. Someone did say that in all the supermarkets here, so it's not that special that I've got it. But I haven't actually seen any in the supermarkets, and also these tea bags are different. I did realise they're not the same as Yorkshire tea normal tea bags, so I hope it tastes the same. But we'll see. And yeah, I'm just gonna try and relax. I mean, it's 8:30, so it's not like it's ridiculously early or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna do parkrun in the morning, which will be fun. So that's just down the road. I think I have to cross that like motorway again, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so gonna do that, and then I want to do a big hike. So that's the other thing I need to look for. I need to look for a good route to do and a safe route, and make plans for that.